Dragon Con, Crispy here, and we've got our friend Anna. Thank you for coming to Dragon Con. This is your first time to Dragon.
This is my first time here.
It's how many conventions?
Like 4 or 5.
So still pretty newish to the convention life.
I've never been to one in America, so I'm
That's
very
awesome.
excited.
Well, welcome to Atlanta. Welcome to America convention life. You've started at a weird one, so just fair warning.
I don't know.
I don't know when you got here or not. Have you already started to kind of experience things out on the floor? Seeing what's happening here?
I just got in last night.
No.
And I arrived to like this huge band playing outside the hotel, and the lobby was just already full of people in the most amazing costumes.
That's fantastic.
Yeah.
Are you a costume person yourself? Obviously, you've done lots of costumes for the roles, but in your free time, if you have free time, is that costume something that you enjoy on your own?
Yeah, I'll dress up for Halloween.
Okay.
But
we'll take that. That's awesome.
But it's much lower key in the UK.
Naturally.
I spent a couple of Halloweens in the States. Like I went to stay with a friend in New York for one Halloween, and I couldn't believe the level of detail that people went into with costumes.
We get a little bit crazy about our spooky holidays.
Yeah, you guys really love it.
We have weird traditions, but I love it. Like I'm that guy in my neighborhood. It's like, oh, it's Halloween. I don't do Christmas, I don't do any other fancy holiday, but Halloween's my go-to.
Amazing.
So I go crazy for that.
My brother and sister-in-law live in the States, and last year they dressed their baby up as their dog and their dog up as their baby.
That is fantastic.
Yeah.
I can't even fathom doing something like that, so I'm kind of thrown back. I'm like, who the hell? That's beautiful.
They're great people.
That is I think that's I'm not being negative at all. It's like, it's brilliant.
Yeah.
Because it's just this whole swapping thing.
Yeah.
That let them know. They're like, you wowed a guy.
I'll tell them about your approval.
Beyond the costuming and things like that, are there any particular fandoms that it doesn't matter, it doesn't even have to be geeky, whatever.
Yeah.
What is your nerdy thing? What's your geeky thing?
My geeky thing? I don't know. I'm not like a huge gamer.
That's okay, yeah.
So I was in a gaming show at one point, and I had to really try and buff up on that stuff.
Yeah.
I'm a huge Harry Potter fan.
Fair.
So if I get the chance to take a look around that kind of stuff,
there's a lot of
this
Potter
weekend,
stuff
then
here.
I will. Yeah.
Have you gone to visit any of the Potter theme parks that are spattered throughout the world?
I have.
Oh,
yeah,
fantastic.
I have. There's one in the UK.
So I wasn't sure. I go to the one in Florida more than I'm willing to admit on camera. So they're just the atmosphere, the world building, that rallying through together, and all of that is just
amazing.
At what point did you discover Harry Potter?
I was kind of exactly the right age when the books started coming out.
Oh, beautiful.
So I was waiting in line at the bookshop for the next, the
hunger
next
at the
novel.
beginning.
Yeah, exactly.
I missed out on that. I didn't discover it until the movie came.
Right.
And then I was all in.
Yeah.
Right. Then I'm that person that's at the midnight release of the
Yeah.
releases and reading the book in the day. So, growing up with that series, how do you feel like that kind of helped shape just like your ideologies, world vision? Was it more like an escapism thing? Was it just fun?
Yeah,
You know?
I think it combines two amazing things, especially for people that age, which is that I never went to a boarding school or anything, and that boarding school thing is so appealing, I think, when you're growing up, and exciting. And then all of the magic thrown in on top of that is just so detailed and rich.
Yeah.
And it's an escapism, and I think that's probably the case with a lot of things that are represented here this weekend, that whether it's fantasy or sci-fi or any other kind of different world, that there's this real sense of delving into a different reality, and people really appreciate that about movies and TV and games, it's a really important part of people's lives.
As someone who obviously works in the industry but also a fan of our industry, it is very much an important, especially given today's everything that goes on, we need these fun stories. We need everything just to enjoy. And
I mean, I feel like Dragon Con is a huge
huge for that
weekend.
Yeah,
all of these people in costume walking around downtown. It's kind of amazing.
We only bring 85,000 people here.
Sure.
I mean, it's a small thing, not a big deal.
Yeah.
It's fine. Is there anything current that you're out there? Harry Potter was your intro. What's kind of your current obsession?
Well, I don't know that it would be a real Dragon Con thing, but I'm watching Glow.
Glow is fantastic. Glow is actually huge here. I've already seen lots of Zarya costumes and things like that. So
I'm going to be on the lookout for those.
Yeah,
I absolutely love it.
What about that show just kind of struck that chord with you?
I just thought the fact that it was you don't see a lot of period shows that are about women.
Yes.
And I loved it for that. I think the cast is spectacular. It's so well acted. And that wrestling stuff is all like...
I'm a wrestling nerd. I'm right there, yeah.
I love it. Yeah.
I had to defend, I never defend wrestling in a bad way, but being a theater person and actor myself, it's like, guys, it's all it is.
Yeah.
It's just theater in the round.
Just
enjoy it for what it is. Don't take it seriously.
Yeah.
But take it seriously enough to be into the moment, you know? Oh, that's you know, Glow really kind of hit the ground running and things like that. I'm excited to have you here because, again, your first convention here. I really wish I had the time to check back in with you at the end of the convention and be like, so, how overwhelming was it and things like that. But is there any big panels that you're doing? I know you probably have some rain panels.
Yeah.
I spoke with Craig was here earlier this morning. We can't get rid of Craig.
He's amazing.
He's fantastic. I mean that in the best way possible.
Yeah.
So.
He is wonderful. So I have we have 2 rain panels that we're doing.
Nice.
One today, I think one tomorrow. And then on Sunday I'm doing a panel on my own about Narnia.
Yeah, that whole Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe thing.
That little one.
No one's heard of that here at all. I don't know
there's going to be no one at my panel.
No, you'll be fine. Don't be to spook you, no. I mean, we talked about Harry Potter, but the Narnia books, though, in general, was a huge, the generation before ours, I think, as well. So I think you're going to get a lot of people there.
Yeah. It'll be fun.
Yeah.
It'll be fun.
Not too pressured then.
No.
So before you get going, though, before we set you free onto your day, my buddy Randall here has got a random question.
Okay.
Go ahead, dig in, and let's see what random question from the internet Randall found for you.
Okay. Like the pink.
I think it's good.
What TV show had the best second season?
Okay.
Interesting. I'm going to say The Affair.
The Affair.
The Affair.
Yeah.
Because it started introducing like more different perspectives, and it was super original in the way that it changed form like that. Big Ruth Wilson fan.
Oh yes,
and
right there with you.
Too. So yeah, The
Affair. I would not have considered that, so I think that's a perfect answer.
Okay.
I feel like that comes from a lot of people like TV shows have these great first seasons and then they don't know what to do with their second
it's like
season.
That second album from
It precisely that. So I think The Affair is a perfect example of that. Well, thank you for that. Thank you for your time and have fun.
Thank you.
And we'll see you soon, DRAGO CON.
Thanks for having me.
Thank you.